Hey guys, nice to see you all again. I'm doing this video from the comfort of my hotel room by the sea, um, an unusual location. So first of all, I want to thank you all for the interest you have in my channel and for supporting me in every episode I post and for leaving mainly nice comments below. It means a lot. So, the first question I'm going to answer is Connor. Okay, let's see what Connor is asking me. What is something that you find to be of great interest to you? Well, I thought about that a lot. And the thing that came to mind when I was wondering what is of great interest to me is music. This is the main inspiration for basically everything artistic I do. And the styles of music that I like are mostly metal related. So while I was doing Stars and Beyond, I started having an interest more in electronic music, something that just wasn't my thing before. So I can say that I like the way that music typically connects people, and you can transfer emotions through any song, any instrument you play, and this is what makes me feel mostly comfortable listening to music and creating. This is something that means a lot to me. Okay, next question. So, Connor, your favorite movie is Avatar, the Blue People movie. Thanks for the clarification. It happens to be one of my favorites as well. And the thing I mostly like about it is that it's very relatable, despite it having to be located on a different planet. The characters are really interesting in how they act around each other. Um, I like the lead actor as a personality. I've seen him in a lot of other movies, and he's able to portray a lot of different characters without looking the same. And the other thing I really liked about it is that from the beginning, you can tell that the people are looking for something really useless. I mean, their goal is to get this rock. I think it was called an unobtainium. That means something unattainable and something literally useless. So you can see that they're chasing a goal that is not really important, and they're wasting nature. They're destroying something very important along the way, and this is basically what we people do on our planet. So environmentally, this is a really important flick to watch for someone because we're actually really related to any species of wildlife around us, and we need to think about what we're doing to our only home, because space travel is not very popular now, and we have no escape from destroying our planet. Okay, moving along. Next question is from Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Thanks for the wonderful question. And also, I'm going to leave a link below in my video for you guys to check out a lot of other channels that really inspire me. Some people I've met through animation groups in social media that I believe you're going to like what they do, because they're really nice people with really creative minds. And if you liked what I do, you're going to love what they do. So, Aaron is asking me, what was the inspiration behind it all? The book and everything. Okay, well, it was a long story. I thought of the idea for the book about 10 years ago, And it was just something in my mind for a long time. I was not gonna do anything about it, I suppose. But in 2019, I turned 30, and this changed a lot of things for me. I started thinking, what am I doing? Who am I? I got a job, I got perfect friends, anything you could want, basically. But there was something missing in me as a person. And I wanted to leave a mark with something that I created. And since I've been writing a long time ago, I have this other story about some warrior princesses. That's another thing. And at some point, I started writing short stories while being influenced by a Rammstein album that came out that year. And one thing led to another. I started making the stories longer, and now I've got more than 15 chapters of a storyline that someday I hope to be animated. Okay, next question. This is Death by Squirrel Productions. I love this channel. You can check it out in the link below also. So, what movie have you watched the most? Well, I've watched a ton of movies an unhealthy amount of times, but I have to say that it's a tie between Jurassic Park and Men in Black 1. So, Jurassic Park is not the most interesting movie, but I wanted to be a paleontologist when I was young, so I watched it a lot. But Men in Black is a movie I really enjoy. Anytime I see it, I notice something new. It's a very fresh flick, and especially because Will Smith is one of my favorite actors because he's got a lot of variety in his characters. He's different in every role he plays. And I think they work well with Tommy Lee Jones because they have a pretty big age gap. And it always is interesting when you put a young actor alongside a more experienced one, because this is how you get really natural communication between them. Also, the story is revolving around something that has a major impact in what I do. Okay, moving along. Who has been a mentor or an important teacher in your life, and how have they shaped your approach to handling challenges in your life, and how have you incorporated their lessons into animation? Well, I've had a few mentors that have really influenced me, but the one I think is the most important is my first grade teacher, because I started school at 6 years old, and that's a really young age for Bulgarian kids. So I was really confused, and this woman helped me shape myself as a person, communicating with other kids, because I haven't been to kindergarten, and I wasn't very active. I was a shy kid, and she really helped me find something good in who I am and not being so afraid of what I can do. Um, get out of my shell a little bit. So now that I'm doing animation, I can do a lot of other bold moves and not be afraid of what people will think, and have a comfort that despite being new to this, I can show my potential without thinking, okay, this is not going to be good, it's not going to come out all right. I can make mistakes, it's fine. So, next question from Death by Squirrel Productions. Animation takes so much of one's free time to do. What are your tips for balancing animation with one's social life? Well, I don't have much of a social life, so I don't mix them up so much. Joke aside, the good thing is that I involved mostly all my friends in this project as voice characters. So they pretty much ask me all the time how it's going, and I don't mix the two a lot. I mean, when I want to go out and want to have a break, I do it. When I want to work, I just put my headphones on and the world disappears. So if something is not going right, just take a break and go out somewhere, talk to people, socialize, then get back to it. It takes time, but it's worth it. And also, for reviews, have you seen the new Black Widow movie? I saw it and I got this Iron Man 1 and 2 vibe out of it. It's like it went full circle to the old style of the MCU movies. And I liked it because the chemistry was good between the actors. They were a believable family with all their issues and stuff. And what I really liked about it is that it's just an action movie, but you get the good type of action, not the mindless movements that you forget when you go out of the movie. We interrupt this video to show you a message from the future. Just kidding. I was done editing the video for the answers yesterday, and I just received another question. And no questions should go unanswered, so let's see what I got. As there are already lots of questions concerning the creative part, I wanted to ask about the technical part. How do you animate your projects? What goes into scoring and dubbing the series? First of all, kind sir, I want to thank you for all your support since the beginning, because as far as I remember, you were one of my first subscribers. And there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I just started animating on a PC recently. Before that, the pilot episode was done only on this baby here, using some apps for animation, for sound editing, and for music. I recorded my lines on my phone, and so did the rest of the cast. So I plan on upgrading soon, but it's been really fun this past year because I learned to do a lot of hard things, especially in hand drawing, because everything I do basically is hand drawn. It's painting after painting after painting, and the backgrounds are done well in different ways. Mostly I redraw them in every frame. So the sound editing is still a problem because most of my cast members are living abroad, and they record their stuff from their homes, and COVID didn't help a lot either because I couldn't meet up with anyone in person. I plan on doing some recording in a studio soon. Get some pals that are living close to me and basically act out the scenes in person, which is going to be great. So that's it. Back to me. Okay, last question, but not least, of course. This is a question from the Cosmic Freeway. this is an awesome channel you should definitely check out. So, what made you get into animation? What inspired your art style? My favorite type of art, considering animation, is the X-Men series, Batman, mostly things that are drawn more realistically. And I'm not a real fan of the new cartoons that are bulgy-eyed and aggressively drawn. I like the style of the Thundercats, He-Man, and other stuff that is anatomically correct. But what got me into animation is definitely The Lion King. This is the most epic movie for a beginner animator to watch, because in the beginning you can see all the different animals. You can see up in front the ants that are climbing this branch, and then you immediately blur to the background, which is some zebras that are running. It's spectacular for someone who is just starting this field of work, and you can learn a lot of basic tips just from looking at it. Okay, guys, I hope I didn't bore you to death. Thanks for all these lovely questions. Thanks for all the support. You can check out Aaron and Math's channel also in the description. I'm gonna leave under this video, because they're really good pals of mine, and what they do is amazing. I'm also part of it. So this is it. I'm going back to the beach. See you soon with more episodes. Bye-bye.